How's the lads? There. How's the lads? Oh yeah, you can hear me. That's good. Colin's just gone to the toilet. Colin B. Colin's on the commentary. He's the main man tonight. Colin.
Hello. Right, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final race of Season 4 for League of Ireland. We have the postponed but now on Tier 3 race. It's going to be a fantastic one tonight, but before we get into any of that, I have the one and only Tier 1 champion, 4-time world champion, strongest man of the year 2020, Big Slater, in the commentary with me tonight. How's it going?
Jesus, I wasn't shocked by that one. Well done. We have Colin to improve Rapid Monster becoming. Good to have you here.
But yeah, so we have no qualifying tonight because you had that done last Sunday before we had the connection issues. So it's choose the setup, formation lap, and we're lights out and away we go. So yeah, it's going to be quick, short and sweet. Tonight we have a few Tier 4 lads and a few reserves in, which is great to see.
Yeah,
give them a run.
Don't forget to set up, and obviously I'll give the lads a bit of a warning. So for an example, is a hero isn't here, so Joe Mack replaces him, and the lads will have to pick their setup. The lads. So right, is a hero isn't here. He was in top 10. Joe Mack starts from the back now. Someone will move up a spot. Say someone from P11 moves up to P10. They get to still pick their tires what they want.
Yes.
But whoever qualified on the softs, they start on the softs.
Yes. If you qualified on the soft in the top 10, yeah, you have to use the soft. Only exception is Gary Drobro because he qualified on the mediums last Sunday. So he's in a good spot.
Yeah,
and
formation
we have Jono 1346 in pole for his first ever pole position.
This is the first time in League of Ireland that we've ever did this. Like waited a week, done a qualifying, and then it's fair play to the lads. The lads look like they won't get any penalties. Hopefully they've choose the setup. But I'll be on the phone here and looking at the comments. So we have Colin B. How are you, lads? We have Eloy on BRX. Yes, lads.
We have Eloy Chappy.
Eloy, Gary Drobro, Guan Khan, Danny Moy, season finale. Maybe it's champs. So the way it started twice last week, again this week. So that's a 3 race ban there, right? Like you're enthusiastic. But Stephen, Wave, Time Splitter, Eloy Time Splitter, well lads, Eloy farming on the lads, and we have a new lad coming in next season.
Chappy.
His name's Jake Hughes, Chapman. I like to call him Chappy. Chappy's the main man.
Eloy Chappy.
Hopefully we get to see him.
There's Haribo. How's things, Haribo?
Racing Tier 5. It's good to get new drivers and new personalities into the league. So.
5 tiers for Season 5.
Perfect. So every season there's been a tier going up. So there's a big demand.
John having very quick formation lap. So them tyres should be well and truly warmed up.
Yeah, and they'll have fresh tyres, so that's the advantage of the lads now. They're not going to be 15% when they're starting. I know some lads, Irish Gary for an example, was 15% when he started.
Everyone is, tyres is good. Gary Drober on the mediums, he qualified on. Ryan's mediums, Kachiga's mediums, and we're all good to go. We're all formed up to the line.
No one's getting a 30-second penalty anyway, so that's saves the stewards.
Stephen is on the soft, but he was quick here in the Tier 4 race, so he's looking to be making up a few places. Oh, Jesus. Rip your tyres, mate. Well, Hope Glenmack has a better time of it, and we hope he will. We've 3, 4, 5 red lights. We have a glitch as per usual. Thank you, Codemasters. The lights are out.
Now when that goes up to 13,000 RPM.
There's the revs building. And away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Jono gets a good start from pole position. Badger up his arse. Badger's way past him into first place. Glenmack as well in third. Budge currently going on the outside of him into it's turn 1. It's tight. The Alfa Romeo getting stuck in there. Caught. Jono still in second place. Glenmack hot on his tail. Going up to turn 4. He's in the slipstream. Just pulls out of it. They're all using the overtake. Big gap from third place. Causes for Spurs up to fourth as well. Budge and Gardash fighting into turn 4. Bit of contact. Gary Drobo hits the back of Jack Carty. There's a
somersault.
He's after hitting the back of the Renault Jack Carty. And down the hill now into turn, Jesus, 8, yeah, I think, or 7. Good start anyway from.
Damage, so it's looking well from Wheelo.
Yeah,
car driver. Well,
Badger Lambert
driver
is 1.1 seconds ahead of Jono. He's after taking that first place. So thanks for the cheese, honey. Jono, as we know, is very cool, calm, and collected, so he will be happy there in that P2 to stay in that P2. And Glenmack, obviously, with the no setup as well, will be struggling from the very start, to be honest. Caution Spurs, let's see the big losers and gainers. There's the all positions gained. There we go. Caution Spurs up 2 positions. Excuse me. Budge is down 3 positions, so an awful start for the Ferrari driver. Sub-Zero down 2, up 3 for Kachiga. Kachiga's having a good start. Kachiga obviously not on the wheel at the moment, so he's on the pad, so he'll be happy out. I hope.
So Sub-Zero has 6 points now.
Into the pits.
Badger Lambert has 25. So currently has 26. So he needs to outscore him by 22 points. Currently outscoring him by 20, so it's 2 points in it at the moment. Badger Lambert has the fastest lap at this moment in time.
Sub-Zero basically has to finish outside the points, and Badger has to win the race.
No,
is it?
Sub-Zero finishes 8th.
Yes.
And Badger has to win to get the fastest lap. I think it goes on. No, it'll go on a countback. And I think I remember discussing this with Jono. I think Sub-Zero wins because he has a 4th place. Because they have the same race wins, they have the same amount of second places, they have the same amount of 4th places. But Sub-Zero has a 4th place and Badger has a 5th. So I'm not too sure, but I'll keep you updated.
Yeah. So Sub-Zero, so he has to finish 8th. That's grand. So Sub-Zero obviously. He's in 7th place there now. He's 1.4 seconds behind Budge. And let's snap back Mark Nasty. How are things, mate?
The great Mark Nasty. Skip to the back of the base.
Mark Nasty's off your face.
Snap back. Snap back, baby.
Ryan on the back of Kachiga. Ooh, Kachiga moves over. Can only make the one move, no double moves in this league. Oh, he breaks very late. Very good defended by Kachiga. He seems to be at home there on that pad. Back to his roots. Oh, goes very wide onto the gravel, cutting the grass.
You know, it looks like he's still well up to P15.
P15, yeah, he's relaxing there now.
Tier 5 driver next season.
Getting points on the weekly. Stevens into the pits. I believe that was for a wing change. I didn't see Adam Whelan, Stephen, and Gary Drobo's gone past. So Gary Drobo seems to be out of it at the moment. Same board of cautious first, very close to the back of Glenmack. Jono, 2.2 second gap to Jono and Glenn at the moment, so Glenn is definitely suffering with that no setup. But he's still driving, fair play to him. I think it was for the last race of the season, in season 3, I chose no setup, I think, for Abu Dhabi, was it? I think, yeah.
Yeah, it was the last race, it was the second, or was that, no, it was the second last race of the season.
I chose no setup and I ended up doing commentary.
Yeah, it's so hard with no setup, but you'd see him, he's getting swallowed up with hardness wars.
Oh, Jack Carty and Kay Flemo going at it into turn 13. Oh, Kay Flemo, very good defence there from the Ferrari. Ifilm obviously in his second race now so far, one of the reserve drivers, and he's showing good pace here.
Here comes Kodge coming on. Glenn Mack, obviously Glenn Mack's only hopping out at 308 at the end of the straight.
Oh, he hits the back of him. Yeah, Glenn Mack will be suffering there with the 5-6 wings and
slow. Yeah, and he'll be slow around the corners as well with suspension.
So I would hope he would have overfueled his car maybe a little bit.
Well, hopefully
Gardash, now I have to be fair, from his antics at the start of the year, milling people in the wall, I have to say he has improved massively.
Yeah, and he has a race win under his belt in the Singapore, so.
And the way he drives as well is a lot smoother than it was, and he knows the etiquette of the place now. It's great to see. Budge is not having the best of times so far. He's in 6th there. He's down 4 places from 2nd, so he might just be a little bit, I don't know, having a great day at the office. He's got 100 ERS though, so he just looks to be cruising at the minute. Kichiga, a bit of a train now behind Kichiga. Joe Mack's up to 10th place, the tier 4 driver on the hards. He'll be going up to tier 3, I'd say. So he's probably in his own tier now. There. Yeah.
You know, a couple of races, well, at the start of the season, you took the traction off, and you know it was a big difference. So
yeah,
just goes to show you what driver you can become.
If I didn't take off the traction, I'd be in tier 2, I'd say.
Yeah, that's so.
It just shows how much of a difference it is. And obviously we have to give a shout to Irish Brendan, who took off the traction and gears himself. So ooh, Chiga moving very aggressively there over. Oh jeez, look at this. That has to Joe Mack getting involved.
Chiga is helping the soft runners now.
Yeah. Ryan F1, look at Ryan F1 though, draining the battery. Ooh, Kichiga moving over. Side by side to turn 4. Line hanging out, loses the back end of it. Has that overtake still on. Yeah, very good defend from the Kichiga.
I think the lads need to get, because here comes
Ryan up the inside into turn 8.
I'm looking at Mayo
side by side.
Up the inside of the Williams.
That's a very good move from Joe Mack there. He got ahead, got the good traction, but he got up the inside again into turn 9. Oh, Ryan gets that place back. This is fantastic racing here.
Mayo Man's after crawling back a second from these drivers now.
Fighting through all of sector 2, yeah, it's costly. What's going on there now? Oh, Ryan got the inside of Kichiga. Kichiga with superior amounts of ERS, 85% compared to 11.
He's with DRS. Mayo Man's into DRS range on these 3. K Flemo is going to catch up as well rapidly.
Yeah, he's going through turn 13, so he can see them in the distance. Yeah.
We have the Gardash coming up. Makes a move on Glenn Mack. Yeah, going back to Chiga here.
Yeah, very well done.
Chiga's running a very quick down a straight line.
Yeah, he's using the overtake now, but Joe Mack.
For the triple Mack. Overtake.
Oh my god.
Chiga, how late is
Chiga breaks late. Oh, he overshoots the corner.
He's parking the car.
He's still ahead though. Very good defending from Kichiga. Oh, goes a bit squirrely on the exit.
He has DRS as well from Joe Mack.
Joe Mack says no, thank you very much. I'm going up the inside here to turn 4. Oh, bit of wheel banging. Just leaves him the space. Well done to Joe.
Look at Mayo. Oh my god.
I'll get on the board from Mayo's here. K Flemo is closing up about a second, the last lap to them. This is fantastic. Chiga loves that 8th place he does.
Here we go, here's the 2 Williams drivers going at it as well.
May mess Mayo through. That's a multi-21 there, please sir. Thank you very much. Thanks to the cheese.
Let Mayo go through there, because them mediums will be slightly better at the hearts at this point.
Yeah, I think Mac just has the no overtake. I think he just wants to sit in their DRS for a lap or 2. That could be what he's trying to do. Or Mayo could have said, get the fuck out of my way. You never know. My old man looks to be the quicker man at the moment though.
Yeah, he needs.
Now, Chiga and Joe, stay on board with Joe. Joe gets a great turn in there.
Right, there's a train behind Gardash. Hard for spores now. Oh, there's 2 big trains forming.
Here's Joe. Goes past Chiga. He's past him now. Yeah, Chicken concedes 8th place.
Chicken might get a good out run on the traction here, and you'll have the DRS coming up top of the hill.
Oh, he's only got a warning there.
He's trying to use the DRS and the ERS, is he?
Yeah, he's coming back now. He might have been a bit too late on that. Oh, he goes wide.
Wide.
It's going to give Mayo Man a curse. Jeez, nearly came across the front of Mayo Man there.
That's after letting Joe Mack go, but look at the train with the softs now.
On board with Garrett Dash. Here's Budge now, he's on the back of Glenn Max in DRS range of the Red Bull.
Weirwood. I'm just looking now, Weirwood, Badger Lambert.
Lads, Jono is flying. He's on a bit of low.
Now, you've come out behind in that between Kay Flemo and Eloy Ryan. So, probably want to stretch them as long as it can.
20, yeah, 24.
It's 23 seconds, 23 and a bit. It's not depend how you get in. And then we get out between 23 and 24.
And so. Jono will come out behind Kay Flemo.
Yeah, Jono's like, remind me of.
He's saved the ERS, so he's on 22%. He's saved that. Who's this? Glenn Mack, I think them. Oh, Sub. Sub's going for a 2-stop. Yeah, he's on medium. Sub always does a 2-stop. Oh, look at this. Glenn Mack and Budge.
Doing a 2-stop?
Yeah, he's doing a 2-stop. He always does. Oh! Kachega hits the back of Joe! And it gets wing damage. He gets too greedy on the brakes and hits the back of Joe. And he loses the wing. Kachega dived way too late on Joe and he just lost the wing there, hitting the back of him.
That might.
Kachega just. Look, he's gone way wide there. Ooh, Kachega and Mayo. Ryan is losing pace on their mediums.
2-stopper is the slowest strategy around here. It's not looking well for Sub.
Yeah, Sub always does a 2-stop. He always does it.
We're losing too much time and they're in a championship fight as well. Because things stands. Roger Lambert's world champion.
Yeah. He'll go mediums, he'll overtake all these lads, and then he'll go on to the softs about lap 20.
Badger Lambert, there's probably about between these two over 10 years between Sub-Zero and them. Badger Lambert probably 15.
Mayo Man getting greedy. Kachega obviously not losing lots of time to Joe with that wing damage. 1.8 seconds.
Right, Budge and Clem. Budge is bitten.
Budge is in, yeah. Oh, Mayo Man loses time there on the exit of Kachega. Kachega stays out with the wing damage. Oh, he's just going to lose even more time.
Oh, yeah.
Kachega moved over late there.
Oh, man.
Oh, Kachega dies him again. Yes. That's a bit dangerous from Kachega there. Thanks for the cheese. Good luck to you. Merry Christmas, Kachega. Oh, jeez, Kachega nearly hits the back of him. Ah, Jesus. Kachega's gonna kill someone here. Oh my goodness.
An undercut ban, I say an undercut around here is about 2 seconds, a second and a half, I say. Depending on what tire you're on. Softs, I reckon. It's not huge because you're on the hards.
Yeah, yeah. The hards are better than tires on the soft. Like
your tires are nearly gone, and then quicker after the end.
Wait till you see the tire wear thing is red. The little warning is on red. Yeah, I think Ryan was doing what I said he was doing, going back and saving back some of the ERS. He's on 50% now, not on 10 like he was about 4 laps ago.
Jesus, Budge nearly hitting the back of Mark Hoffman. I don't know why he has the ERS on.
Oh, he's brave. He is brave putting the ERS through turn 12 there. Yeah, Budge obviously going to the end now on them hards.
Lambert goes on the hard, right.
Oh, that was Wheelo, sorry, I thought he went off track. Jono's into the pits. He's going to come out.
Wheelo has wing damage, he must have lost the car himself, so it's not looking very good, but he's still in the race.
Jono's come out in 7th now, behind Kay Flemo. Jono is on the hard, so he's going to the end. Garrett Dash closely following with Culture Spurs and Sub-Zero going side by side to turn 1. Sub-Zero on the mediums, undercutting polished for Spurs, but obviously doesn't cut it, pit again, and he has the DRS as well. Oh, look at this bunch of Glenn Mack goes side by side, turn 4. Does Glenn Mack get the undercut?
Butch goes around the outside. Butch 84 has the 84 on party.
Oh, yes. Keeps the position. Great defending.
Right, Badger Lambert, show us what you're made of, alright? Sub-Zero still has to pit and he's still behind you. He's going to drop positions.
And he's on the back of LY Ryan. Akachiga going at it into turn 11.
So,
Ryan getting greedy on the ERS.
You need to overtake this. This Kachiga lad seems like a nuisance at the moment.
Yeah, he's gone wide, Goes back on the track fairly dangerously.
Yeah. Still not. I don't know what has him to stay out.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He reminds me of Fernando Alonso in Malaysia 2013.
Yes.
Alonso had wing damage and the wing went under the car, unlike these cars because of the game, but like
yeah, Ryan's gone. But obviously Kachiga on nearly 70%. Kachiga has the overtaking the slipstream of Ryan.
Look. He's gonna go around the outside.
Goes for the switch back. Oh, hits the back of Ryan. Yeah, Kachiga can't really do much with the wing damage. Ryan is derated, he is below 10%.
Badger is being patient here. He knows.
Helicopter view, absolutely love to see it.
As things stand, with the fastest lap,
he is
world champion now.
Oh, he's not, is he?
Because he has to get, technically he is an FP1, but I don't know what Sub-Zero's pace in their mediums.
If there is a safety car, it's on.
Yeah,
it's on.
But something for third, like 3, like there's always something, like you could have a 24-point lead and just still lose at the last race.
Yeah. Glenn Max on the back of Budge, still keeping up with him. There's not much going on really at the moment. Badger Lambert now is on the back of Kachiga. Ryan F1
he's just being patient here now.
100% ERS, yeah.
Just staying behind Kachiga now.
But he has respect in firemen in the party.
Yeah, he needs a good run now off this corner on Kachiga, because Kachiga is going to burn everything he has on this straight.
He's not using it.
No, he's not. Now he is.
But Badger is.
Badger is just burning all of it. Kachiga is very good.
Oh, Kachiga is the back of him! Oh my god! Kachiga's after taking out the net P1 leader.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Kachiga's after ruining this championship for Badger.
Oh my god.
And look at Jono going up the inside of Badger as well. Jono is now the net P1 man. Oh my god, Kachiga. He waited. He's after taking out the race leader.
And he has wing damage.
That is identical to what happened to Sebastian Vettel and Esteban Ocon last weekend. Oh, and Jono is the back of Kachiga. Oh my god, what is going on?
Kachiga's after retiring.
Kachiga left Jono no room.
Into the wall, planted. Safety car.
Oh my god, what is after happening there? Who's at fault for that, do you reckon?
I don't know, it seems like...
And Jono has wing damage, I think. Does he? No, he doesn't, he's okay. It looks like Kachiga just left Jono no room there.
So Jono is an FP1?
I don't know who's at fault there, but it looked like from my point of view and your point of view viewers, I don't know what happened. Actually, we'll leave it after the last of the race. But at the moment, the most important thing is Jono is in an FP1. And Badger Lambert is not pitted yet. Oh yeah, sure, he has the big bad wing damage. Oh! More damage! Glenn Mack hitting the back of Drobro, I think. Yeah, hit the back of Drobro.
There's Gabby Drobro on Budge.
Look at the speed of that Haas. Ferrari on Ferrari power. Monza power. On the outside. Oh, Budge defends. Oh, look at this. Gets cheeky switchback. Round the outside, Ellie. He hangs this. Go on, you fucker. Get up!
There it goes.
Great move from Gary Drobro.
Budge gonna go around the outside, is he? Oh, there goes Glenn Mack.
Oh,
it's back of Budge.
More wing damage for the Red Bull.
Switch back, does he?
No. Gary Drobro gets that position.
I said Roger Lambert now. Didn't deserve that.
No, he didn't. Chiga totally at fault there. No, respect, it wasn't deliberate because Kachiga was making stupid choices is all. It wasn't deliberate. He's not that stupid.
Yeah, but it's just he has a lot of experience with wheel racing.
He wouldn't do that deliberately. He's a steward, so he knows what penalty he'll get for that, and he'll take it.
Yeah, he'll have to take it on the chin, but we'll focus on the race. And
yeah. The main thing is the FP1 man is John O. He's in 4th place there. He's a 2.8 second gap to Garrett Dash behind him. If I was John O, I'd save up on that ERS.
There's no point discussing the incident when we can look at both drivers' view of it.
Yeah.
We let them follow.
Apparently, John O wasn't near Kachiga on his screen. Apparently, I'm getting here.
I know Kachiga has the gearbox glitch on my screen.
And there's that. Contribute to lag, was it?
It could be. It seemed like he was lagging. Well, it was a gearbox glitch, so. Anyway, when you have gearbox glitches, usually when your internet isn't.
Yeah. But that incident was identical to 7 Ocon there at the weekend. Really, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so, identical.
Yeah, like, even like Vettel.
Oh, she's Jack Hartley.
Oh, get back to the race.
Gary Jobro pitted for hards. He's gone off. Was he on mediums a few laps ago? I think he was, yeah. He's on the hards now. I don't know if it's the best choice. Lambert is obviously on the mediums now. So, Sub-Zero has to stop again. So I'm just going to get the gaps up at the moment. So, 26. If some Sub-Zero pits now, he'll be... Quick maths here. 13th? 13th, 14th?
See where Sub-Zero finishes. See, like, Sub-Zero only needed to finish in 8.
He's finished 8 and above, yeah.
8, I think he had to finish at least 8. Finished 8.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what his pace is like and add a position onto it. So, like, say if he finished 7th, technically would have finished 8 with matter.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it plays out.
Still a long way to go. Only halfway through this race at the moment. I'm sorry, let's get the intro up. We'll get back to battles. And it's kind of spaced out at the moment. Kate Flemo and Jack Hartley, the closest battle on track at the minute.
Still predict the safety car though. So, John Mack and Mayo. So, John Mack, I'm looking at the difference between.
He's in first minute now, yeah. I got the leader. So Joe Mack at the moment, when he pits, he's going to come out in P9 ahead of Matt Corkman at the current moment. He was also on 14 lap old hards.
Well, yeah. So
Matt Corkman's going to be pitting as well. So yeah, so you say Joe Mack will come out in about what, P8? Thereabouts.
Yeah. Still not over yet, like halfway now, just past halfway. A safety car come out, anything can change.
Yeah. You never know. If there's a safety car and everyone pits, Badger Lambert could go back to first place. You just never know in F1.
Just never know, like there.
Okay, Flemo still putting up a defence to Jack Hartley anyway.
We have Flemo and Jack Hartley very close.
Jack Hartley had very low ERS, so he's trying his best to get past the Ferrari. Okay, Flemo is driving very smooth there now on them 2 lap both hard, so he will be going to the end on them tyres. Kind of quiet on track, it's kind of a lot of a 2-3 seconds.
On Flem.
I'm only battle on track at the minute now.
if I was Joe Mack or Mayo, Mayo shouldn't have pitted there.
Yeah.
If he goes on mediums, yeah, I think it's hard, soft is the better one. Right, Joe Mack, if he goes on to softs, he could be a threat for a podium later. I think Jono just is too far ahead.
Okay, Fleming goes wide. What happened there? I missed that there, sorry. K. Fleming went very wide there, and Jack Carter losing position. Sorry, looking at the text message there. I completely missed that. K. Fleming trying to get out of the slipstream of Gary Jobrook. Dodge Lambert there, just behind in their screens there, just gets fastest lap. Jack Carter gets 3 seconds, going wide in turn 1.
Here comes Gary
Jobrow on them fresh hards.
He's gone up into the points scoring position.
He should be up to where he should be now. He should be making. He is Mayo to Williams, close on track also. Just up above.
So, yeah, Jack Hardy is just going into the pits very soon. I'll say to go for the softs. You don't know, you still think something's going to happen. Someone will lose focus, the car will go. Ryan's on the back of Mayo. So, I think Ryan will try to hang on to Mayo. Mayo can go to the end of the race now.
Yeah, and he's also trying to close onto the back of Adam Whelan. He's just in the DRS range now, he's pushing like mad there. There's Mayo man, you know, he likes an all fast car in a straight line. Jeez, look at the speed of the car, man.
Speed, goes up the inside turn 4, takes it very well.
Yeah, gets that move done. Adam Whelan, yeah, he's no threat behind him.
So Mayo man, next man up the road is Budge. So this be interesting to see their lap times now after this. Well, the lap's time when Mayo's in clear air. Joe, it's gonna be.
Do you reckon Mayo man will catch Budge 8 seconds?
I'll know when.
Crossover will be
the next lap point. Yeah. Crossover's already now because he's on quicker tyres and the pressure.
Adam Whelan will be pitting this lap, I'm assuming. Well, actually, if Adam Whelan, if he goes another 2 laps, he can go meet him soft actually. But he will; those tyres will be absolutely as bald as an egg at the current moment. Stevens on the back of Matt Corkman as well.
Right, Sub-Zero pits. Where would he come out of?
Stay on board him. He's going to lose. He might. Will he? He's going to be close. Stay on board of Badger.
I don't know why he went on mediums
Badger needs to be pushing. Where's Sub? There's Sub out of the pits. Badger needs to go for this.
Or he's going to do a switcheroo here.
No, Sub keeps his line. This is great racing there.
Right. Look at P11. 12. Oh, the man to look out for is John Mack. I'll check actually Budge and Mayo's. 130.9. He's done. So he's lapping about a half a second quicker than Budge at the moment. Mayo is, so he needs to up the ante to get a bit closer. But technically he'd be right at the back of him.
Oh, here goes Sub on Jack Carty. Will Badger go for a move? He doesn't. He mates. He's patient.
Badger does.
He goes now, but Jack Carty gets a terrible exit. Yeah, Jack Carty's not going to fight that.
So that's how Badger Lambert.
So what's the crack now? The championship at the moment now.
Well, Badger Lambert has to win, and Sub-Zero has to finish P9.
And he is going to catch K Flemo, who's just up ahead.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Sub-Zero wins? No. I'm a gobshite.
So we have
Sub-Zero has almost dropped Badger out of the 1 second.
Yeah,
6 lap advantage.
Yeah.
Obviously, Sub-Zero improving every week. So, but the only thing Sub-Zero needs to do is be careful and be patient, because he can keep ahead of his championship rival. Back into 1 second now. He's getting held up by K Flemo. K Flemo goes defensive. He doesn't get in the slipstream. Oh, goes for around the outside. It's a risky move. Turn 11 gets a good run. They both all get good runs. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, K Flemo nearly just killed Sub-Zero. Thank god he didn't. Jeez, Sub-Zero being very, very risky there. I wouldn't have done that. Oh, we'll go 5 seconds. Here's Badger going into the last corner with K Flemo side by side. Gets it done. Gets in the DRS sub. That is crucial for Badger.
Joe Max beside Mayo.
Ooh, Joe Mack on the soft though.
That's after killing him being behind him. That could have cost him a chance of a podium here. How quick can Badger catch up? Sub-Zero. Right, Joe's all over the back of Mayo. Needs to get
Mayo loses the car on traction. Hit the back of him. No damage, no harm done. Now, I told Joe during the week about patience, so I hope he's listening and doesn't go for stupid moves. I told him to not go into the last corner, wait until the straight and get past him at the DRS. So I hope he took that on
board. Lambert and Sub-Zero are wheel to wheel. First and second in the championship.
Badger's gone.
Lambert overtakes him. Oh, nearly loses the car.
Yeah. So Sub-Zero is going to come back at him here. Oh, Badger has a penalty actually. 3 seconds. Sub-Zero, can you check his warnings there, Sailor? Did he have any?
Check his warnings. Sub-Zero, I say he has only none, I can imagine.
Can you check the race leaders and second place warnings as well, please? Here comes Sub-Zero on Badger.
330 kilometers an hour, 31, 33.
Thanks for the cheese.
Right.
Sub-Zero says no, thank you.
So Mayo will have to hang on to Joe Mack.
Oh, sorry, how many warnings did Sub-Zero have? I missed you there, please.
None.
And what's
has none. Jono has 1 warning.
1 warning, okay.
Has 0. Archer Sports has 0. Budge has 0. Joe Mack has 2 warnings. 3. But one of
them could have been collision, and he has gone way past Mayo. 1.4 seconds. Them softs are absolutely redonkulous. I think at the current stage, and with pace advantage, Joe's going to be catching Budge. I would say 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap.
Easily there.
Joe gets 3 seconds, and that goes all out the window.
Badger Lambert and Sub-Zero again, first and second in the championship. Going at it again. Good to see the clean racing between both of them. A lot of respect there between them. Even fighting for a championship.
I hope.
So that would have played huge now, because Sub-Zero would have been only 10th at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Badger Lambert could have been in it, so it is playing an effect. There comes Sub-Zero on Badger.
Back at Sub. Sub using on the overtake. Side by side in turn 1, but still breaks late. They all break late.
Have Glenn Mack in the background in the LOI.
Great move for Sub to take back his 9th place.
Chappie,
Stephen gets 3 seconds.
TV. El Chappie be going, come on, Glenn, come on, get out there. Default set.
Default Glenn, aye. Joe Mack now on the back of Budge. Jeez, he closed in quick.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll gap him to 3 seconds as well?
Joe Mack 3 seconds.
He needs 3 second penalty.
Yeah, he should. He won't. That's the best position he'll finish now.
Yeah, he won't catch Kaj anyway. It's 7.6 second gap.
He might actually catch him.
Might not take him necessarily with the 3 seconds.
You'd
have to pull a 10. You'd have to pull 10 seconds now in the next 7 laps with the 3 seconds, obviously.
Yeah, he's lapping 2 seconds quicker. Oh, them tires
7 laps to go. Off. Yeah, the next by lap 27, those tires will be the same pace.
Beyond the back of him, so that
here goes Joe on Budge. Budge not using the overtake. He's being smart because he just knows that's a quicker driver going through it. No need to fight that.
Have to fight with him for some reason, or just stick with him. But it's very hard before they know that.
But if Budge can hold on to this DRS now, it's the best I think he can do. Joe will probably go into off to this after the sector. Badger now on coming at the sub. It's back and forth. Badger going on the inside.
That's it. To see it.
Oh, but Sub-Zero. Side by side, he goes a bit deep. Badger does as well. He's leaving room on the inside. Oh, he just needs him just enough. He needs. I think one of these two lads need to back out and just relax and build up ERS, and let the other one drain it.
Yeah, they're losing time.
Because Adam Whelan's here on softs, and he could be on these lads. You never know. Anything going on in the chat there? It's all quiet. There's a big debate in the chat. It's great read.
Look, that's on debate.
That's for the stewards' job now, lads and ladies.
We have Jono's
actually, he's dropped Garrett Dash 4.2 seconds. But obviously Jono on very low ERS. Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing now, but Jono Moore is leading this race with 4 laps to go.
I'm gonna check something here, because Jono goes to standings with Decky Quirk, alright? There's a stat that Jono was pleased about, finishing in the points every race. Jono Moore looking at it here, right? Finishing the points every race. Last 2 races were 2 10th places as well. So even more crucial.
How many points will he be on if he does win this race?
He'll be on 101.
How many places will he move up as well in the championship?
He'll only move up 1, but Ryan F1's on 103, Budge is on 106.
So...
No, Mailman's on 106, Budge is on 111. So technically...
What's that place now? What would Jono move up to?
Jono will just move up to P6 in the championship, but it's very significant between Budge and P3 to be even Ryan and P8.
Yeah, Budge at the moment he's going to be guessing how many points? 8 points for 5th place, is it? I can't remember now my tongue, or is it 10 points?
Yeah, Budge has 3rd wrapped up in the championship. That was his goal, finishing 3rd this season.
Yeah.
And obviously next week we have a
Sub-Zero now. I think the both of them are starting to save, but obviously Sub-Zero just out of the DRS range of Badger Lambert.
It's nothing like Jono had 2 10th places. They're probably 2 bad races.
Yeah.
And he was driving out of his socks here.
There's not much going on at the moment. Glenn Mack's very close to K Flemo.
Glenn Mack to K Flemo. Becoming DRS active.
Glenn Mack only hitting 198 miles an hour, 99. Clay Flemo goes for the dive though. Clay Flemo goes back to him. He goes very deep.
And he goes for the switcheroo.
Thanks for the cheese.
Impressed with that. Dan O'Rem
down in Cork City.
Done a move like that on over there. Was watching his league race there in Monza. Oh, did you like that, Slayer? Did you like that? Glenn Mack was doing the exact same thing. Thanks for the cheers.
Sub-Zero and Badger Lambert are still going at it. Right, so the current moment, Sub-Zero is the Tier 3 champion.
Yeah, current moment,
yeah.
It has like looking at it here, right? Senate missed Tier 4's last race. He would have he'd scored every race he's been in the points this season. He wasn't in Bahrain. Yeah, Zenit.
Tier 4 is they we're looking at now, is it?
Yeah, Tier 4, yeah. And Smoking Aces, yeah. So we sell Smoking Aces and Jono. Only ones in the points this season. That's a good out fact, even for Jono and Smoking Aces. Like,
this Jono's first season as well in LOI, isn't it?
Yeah, he joined in Mexico season 3. So
his first proper season, like. And he's an absolute gentleman. I think everyone will agree with that. Jono and Danny.
So, technically, Jono's coming on to his second last lap now.
Yeah, with a huge gap to Gardash in second place.
I was saying that Joe was going to be right on the back of Codge at the end of this race.
Only advice I'll give John at the moment is drive as slow as you want.
Yeah, he's using it, like you can see, he's eager, he's trying to get, he's using all the ERS. I'd save it.
Gardash is starting to use it now as well, yeah.
I'd save it.
John can hear us, save it, yeah. John loves and all push the ERS sport and he does, I do be telling him. Budge is using a little bit there, my old man as well. These two eager boys there now.
I'm slowly the back. He's
there or thereabouts, isn't he, Adam Whelan?
Yeah. Yeah, like he's a tier 3 driver anyway.
As it is, yeah.
So much. Ben Ratcliffe.
In Ben Ratcliffe, definitely.
Those mates. Look, Sub-Zero. Still on the back of Badger Lambert.
I think Sub wants to get Badger for in the race.
Gardash making mistakes.
But now, Joe Mack actually, yeah, you're right, he actually did catch Codge, but he didn't gap that 3 seconds unfortunately. But Joe still is going to get 4th place.
Yeah,
which is a great drive for the Tier 4 driver. And obviously he had a mare himself in Tier 4 during the week, so this is a little bit of a cherry on top of the cake.
That's it, he'd be more pleased about it.
Because he's in a tier up and he's higher up. I'd be delighted, I would be.
Just breaking the slipstream. It's not really the same.
Can you check the warnings for first and second again? For this. Codge and Joe.
No, they have no warnings, only Jono has one.
The one warning, okay, that's no worries.
So that's not doubt there.
They're
Gardash is very struggling here. Gardash is really struggling
on them 18 lap old hards.
Might see a move here now at the end.
Codge is on half the ERS and
Jono's after making a mistake. Jono's only 2s.
Yeah, I don't know if he's. I saw that. I don't know if he's just crawling now to get to the end, which I would personally do myself. I think he's just making.
Okay.
I think he's just making sure he's getting to the end. I think Slater could be it.
It's 2.6. That's closing down 2 seconds this lap.
Yeah.
The pressure. I say the pressure. There's Joe Mack. Joe Mack might save the ERS for the. Gardash is struggling here.
There's Joe and Codge.
Right. Joe, take a wide entry into turn 14.
Yeah.
Mayo and Budge going at it.
Joe's gonna get past Codge into the last corner. I know it's gonna mean for nothing, but he's gonna
be close.
The all break late. John O'Mur, I'll get on to John O'Mur, watch from the back. John O'Mur takes the first win in the LOI. Comes across line P1 to win the last race of the season. Gardash Cos gets third, Joe gets fourth. Gardash second, the other podium for Gardash.
It's Boja Mayo, come to the line.
Oh, Mayo gets sixth in the bar. Look at Joe Ryan gets 8. Sub-Zero comes across to win the Tier 3 Championship Season 4. Gets ahead of Badger Lambert as well to put the icing on the cake. Badger Lambert finished outside the points. Adam Wheeling gets 10th place. He gets 10th place. Adam Wheeling gets points from the back of the grid. Glenn Mack comes across in 13th with the no setup. Fair play to Steve in 14th. Jack Chiarti 15th. The Corkman and Cork by comes across in 16th. Wheelo now. He's going through.
He's lucky lane. He didn't retire there. He was lucky he didn't retire there. He was lucky. You were lucky, son.
Here's LOI Wheelo. The Danny Rick. Mr. Selfie comes across the line now. No Wheelo, no Party. Finishes in 17th. Fair play to Wheelo, hanging it there to the end. Good, another race under his belt. But we have to congratulate Jonathan Murray on his first win, but most important of all, Sub-Zero winning the Tier 3 Championship, which is a ticket to Tier 2 for him.
That's season 4.
Jonathan Murray on the top step of the podium, taking his first win. We've a lot of firsts here tonight. First championship win, first race win.
The first championship is always the hardest one.
Yes. Very well done to Jono. Very well done to Sub. Well done. And I have to feel for Badger in a way as well, because he probably would have won that race and won that championship.
He would have won that. Like, when you think about it, like, Sub-Zero finished 9th, he would have finished 10th.
Joe taking the fastest lap, so he does get an extra point. So we'll go through there. Jonathan Murray takes his first win, League of Ireland. Gardash in 2nd place, College in 3rd, Joe in 4th at the fastest lap, Budge 5th, Mayo Man 6th, Gary Jobel 7th, Ryan 8th, Sub-Zero 9th. Adam Whelan takes points from the back of the grid, P10. Badger Lambert P11. I do feel for Badger now, to be honest with you, but look, there's many more opportunities to come for this young man, I reckon. Kay Flemo in 12th, Glenn Mack in 13th, Steve in 14th, got Carty 15th, Corkman 16th, Wheelo 17th, and Kachiga, the only DNF of the race in the P18.
Got the race director anyway, so if anybody needed that.
Yeah.
Oh. Season 4 finished. Boom. Right in the history books.
Right, do you want to invite the lads to the party? I don't know if if you invite Sub as well, but I don't know if he has a mic.
Sub does have a mic.
Was he? That's grand.
Yeah.
We'll get Jonathan Murray in.
So we Tier 3. Uptown Funk it up, Jono. Jono be on the old sesh now for the week.
Jono will be unconscious in the gutters, he will tomorrow morning.
So it was Koch, Sub-Zero, Jono, and Gardash, isn't it? So who do you want to interview?
I'll do the race winner if that's alright.
Yeah, you, and then I'll do
you can do P2, 3 and 2, yeah, if you want.
You do the championship winner and the race winner, right?
That's perfect. No worries. There's Gartash.
Alright. Just waiting. There's 2 of them now.
Hello.
Hello there. Let's wait for everyone else to come in. There's Uptown Funk it up. Yeah.
we have everything?
Oh.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting on Kosh.
Is he alright, Codge? He probably fell down the stairs or something. Hope he's alright.
Is Kosh there?
And look, Spurs must have lost today. It's alright.
Kosh fell off the chair.
I think it was a rare win for them. He should be singing.
Yeah, should be singing. Probably. We'll leave it anyway, so I'll do Garrett Ash and you do.
Boys, yeah. That's no worries.
So Garrett Ash, the main man, huh? Me too.
Yeah, happy with that.
Take us through the race. I know qualifying. What was it like starting? I think first time in LOI history.
Was it, or was it 8?
Yeah, something in that. But what was it like starting with no qualifying? Like a race straight, boom,
Oh
right
yeah,
into
it was kind of weird. I almost forgot to pick my setup at the start, but I managed to do that. And then, yeah, the start was pretty mad. I managed to make it up a few places, and then I think my strategy just got me to second, really.
Yeah,
and I tried catching John O'Mare, but like I just kept fucking up too many times, and he was pretty quick, so I couldn't catch him.
Yeah, it seems like Jono had the pace on the hards, like as they got worn in, and it seemed like he got into a rhythm, and then at the end he was 4 seconds ahead of you, but I think he was probably conscious, or he made a mistake, or you made a mistake too, and then Kodge was on the back of you, and then Joe Mack was on the back of him, coming rapidly on the soft tire.
Yeah,
Joe Mack could have had a podium because he had the 3 seconds, but I said, did you see that happening? Did you see him coming back? Just like where you like,
on the very last straight, I was just watching them race and like almost, and I was really struggling towards the end of the race, but I'm just happy with P2.
Yeah, like just goes to show you, Gareth. Like I remember talking to you there at this year's second season now, isn't it? Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember talking to you, and you're probably one at the back drivers of the Tier 3, and as Tier 3 is even quicker than it was last season, now you're coming up to... Yeah, like you said here, how do I get up to Tier 1? And I just said here, look, just perform well and do what you do, and now you're performing well. Now you're in, like, you could have a fight for a championship now next season, now judging by your pace, obviously with Sub and Badger going up, but yeah, fair play anyway. And how are you feeling for next season? Any predictions for next season?
I mean, I'd like to be higher in the championship. I don't know where I finish now in the championship now, but I feel like I should be higher because like I've just had too many like unlucky races. But yeah, I'd like to be like higher, maybe in first, but who knows?
Yeah, that's good. That's good, and I'll wish you the best, and enjoy your break. And
I told Carl I'd dedicate this race to him because he couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
So that's for him.
Yeah, that's good. That's good respect there, and we move on. So well done anyway, and have a good break as well, Gardash, and hopefully we see you recharged for next season, you and Cottle. Anyway, so it'll be good to see us now next season.
Thanks, man.
That's perfect. Very, very well done to Gardash there. I'm going to take the next two lads. So I'll start with the race winner, Jonathan Murr, 1346. Taking your first ever League of Ireland win in the last race of the season, going out with a bang. How was that for yourself?
Oh man, I'm fucking like on still speeches.
Uptown funk it up, Jono.
At this stage I'm gonna go upstairs and I might get a ride after that.
I said you'd be unconscious. Coming in with the winner's fucking trophy and the bottle of champagne. Come here to eat. I love it. But yeah, I suppose take us through the race there. Obviously, I think the lads in the party told you what happened with Kachiga and Badger there, so I'd say you were like, oh fuck it, what's going on?
That was the thing. I saw Badger in the bouncing out of the barrier and coming back on track.
Yeah.
After first hairpin, and I was like, going, fucking hell, what's going on? And just one of those. As soon as you see him coming back, I thought he'd broke himself. So it's just fuck it, going for it. Don't care. You fight all season. You've had shit luck in some races. Suzuka was heartbreaking, and it was just go for it. Don't care. So if I fuck it up, I fuck it up. I'd already bogged down on the start and was pissed off with that because obviously this is attempt number 3 for us at this one because of last week's technical difficulties, and each time I'd got away in first, I'd a bit of relief here in Glenmac had not changed the setup, so you knew he was going to be a little slower than he usually would be. So that helped myself and Badger build a gap over the rest of the lads whilst they tried to get past him.
Yeah.
So, and then at the end of the race, my hards were a little bit worn. I was just about to touch 80 on the last lap, so I was just trying to take it as easy as possible. Just gun it down the straights and lean everywhere else because I didn't want them to go pop.
Yeah, I saw the gap was about 4.1 seconds there with 2 laps to go, and then I said there, I don't know if the lads are telling you what I was saying, but just to go as slow as you want. You've one more than over 3 seconds gap, and I think we just, as you said, make sure the car will come home kind of thing. And I suppose
that was the thing. When I hit the 60s, I was having conversations with Farrell, Owen, Joe, and the boys in the party, and obviously Kachiga was fucking checking lap times for me and the race director.
Yeah.
And that was a big help because I knew I was keeping pace with Garrett, wasn't losing time, and I didn't want to keep an eye on the gap. And obviously Joe was on the sauce, so he's going to be rapid for that last stint. But I thought I'd done enough just to keep myself out of the danger zone and that. But, it was mental. That was first few laps on the hards I think were key because I almost did a Bueller going into the fucking pit and having medium set instead of hard. I hadn't remembered changing, so I was really slow going into the pits. Lost a second and a half, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Came out. I think it was about a second and a half, 2 seconds between me and Gar. So I just tried to stretch that a little bit.
Yeah.
And then start leaning out to protect the Taurus.
Yeah, man. But I suppose, look, you're here with a race win under your belt, and I suppose you have to feel for Badger as well. He probably would have won that.
To be honest, like I said, I was devastated for him because he was 5 seconds up the road and he was fighting for a championship.
Yeah. But look, I suppose these racing incidents happen, and what happened with Delphi Kachiga and Badger will be looked after now with the stewards. So we'll let that fall into place. So I suppose, look, all I'd say is I think everyone will say the same thing. We're all absolutely delighted for you. I am personally delighted for you, obviously with having the Suzuka and things and getting the race win. And look, huge congratulations, and I'm absolutely over the moon for you. And glad you're getting your ride in this evening. So we'll leave it at that. Right.
Wait, before I say something, Jono, your brother was saying in the chat here he's gonna tell Belly on you. And then Ben Ratcliffe asked about the future, like about you in the future. They want to lock you down in McLaren. Ben Ratcliffe, he wants you at McLaren for next season. So any reply to Ben Ratcliffe?
A lot depend on what the gods grace me with, really, isn't it?
Safe answer. You're fond of an all Alpha Tauri, so I'll have to see what goes on there now. If maybe the Red Bull driving program picks you up.
I could follow the Budge move from McLaren. Who knows?
Might be a bit of tension. Ooh. In Maranello.
It's always a good thing for negotiating.
One more thing, Jono. I was saying during that race, you loved the stat that you were constantly in the points all season. I think you finished 3 or 4. Who was it? Who was the 4? I know it was Smoking Ace. Who was the 4? I'm not sure who was the other 4.
I think it was myself, yourself, Smoking Aces, and I can't remember the other person in tier 4. I think it might have been.
Was in Senate. Senate wasn't there, so he wasn't in every race. So
yeah, one of the tier 4 boys.
Yeah, it was Senate. Yeah, it was Senate because he wasn't there. Yeah. Remember, that was the one. Well done, Jono.
Cheers, boys. And congrats on fucking great season, man. You put us all to the sword at times.
Cheers, lad.
But look, yeah, very congratulations to Jono. But I think we have to move on to the main man of the hour, Sub-Zero, Tier 3 champion. I suppose how class does that sound? That title.
Deadly. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. Still can't believe it, really. But yeah, no, I'm delighted with it.
We'll have to bow now when they meet you. They're the champion, you know. So yeah. But maybe, yeah, I suppose every race you do the weird strategy, the 2-stop, the slower strategy, and look at you here, you're winning the championship. I can't believe it because statistically you shouldn't be winning the championship, but you are. You know, with these crazy strategies. And I said to you before, what was the story of the strategy? You're just like, sure, I went and did this, you know. But you made the 2-stop work. I did it myself, and it worked in a race recently, and you've made it work today. I know you're obviously back in P9, but still ahead of your championship rival before the race coming in. Were you kind of happy to get maybe P6, P7 just to keep those points ahead, or were you looking to even come up to get a top 5 or a top 3? Kind of take us through the race there. So what was the kind of going through your head?
Well, after qualifying in that, seeing the pace the other lads, I knew I wasn't really in a chance for a podium, so I just figured, especially starting today, I just figured just get 8 or higher and I'm safe then. So that's kind of what I was aiming for.
Yeah, you kind of if you take place 8th place, it was given to you kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I just happy enough to sit there and just took it easy. You just didn't really risk much of anything. I know it sounds very boring, but yeah.
I suppose I don't know if you have an engineer with you in the department that when you got news that there was an incident with Badger and he was coming out behind you, were you like, what's going on here? He was at first a couple of laps ago. Did you get a shock? Was that like a surprise?
A bit, yeah. It was Matt Corkman told me about that. He's my race engineer, and I didn't expect to see Badger back that far, but I have to say it was good for the last stint to be like racing against each other.
Yeah,
and that was good crack.
There was a lap there where you went quite deep into turn 1 and you were facing really diagonal into turn 2, and I thought Badger was going to come across your front, but thank God he just missed by millimetres. It was good racing there, to be fair. It was very good to see. I suppose give you the hard question now. You might have to make a decision here, but what's your ambitions for the next season? And obviously a brand new tier 2, almost up to the big boys. How are you feeling?
Good, yeah, I'm excited about that. It'd be nice to be able to race in the season and not have to worry about the championship thing, just to be at the back sort of and just chill out.
Yeah, honestly, look, it takes time, it takes a long time to get up to the top, and we have a man in the party who's currently at the top and been at the top for a long time, so he knows himself. But I suppose that's all the questions for me. I think if Slater has any questions for you.
I just want to congratulate him, and it's always hard to win the first one, and that was hard today. Some stages today was out of your hand, and then everything happens. I know he was involved in an incident, but you're just gonna have to take it on. It's not your fault. They got an incident, and you were just more consistent all year. And you don't need to be the quickest man in the whole country or the whole world. You just have to stay consistent, and you have to be clever. So that's what you did, and huge congratulations. And you've improved a lot since I've watched you over the season, and it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
and best luck next
cheers, lads.
Best luck next season, anyway.
Yeah, but look, I suppose I know obviously College of Spurs isn't there, but obviously huge congratulations to yourself, College, if you're there listening still. I suppose you'd have the same things to say what the other lads are saying, but yeah, I suppose before we get to there, I just want to say a big thank you for myself, for everyone. This is obviously the last race of season 4 in the League of Ireland. Obviously, being admin from the very start, it's absolutely fantastic to see how big the league has come. And it's it's very good to see the hard work we put in. And this is a big thank you for me. I think we'll go on to Slater if he's a few words to say to us.
Yeah, just want to say thanks very much for everything, lads. And it wouldn't be this big without you. We've only I'll probably open up more on the league. We have actually breaking news. We have Danny Mack doing a podcast, so I think I'm on this Wednesday with her at 9 o'clock. So it'll be live on her Twitch channel, but the replay of it will be transferred to the YouTube channel of League of Ireland F1. We'll have a playlist especially for the podcast, so anyone's free to sign up. I think she has like an age limit or something, so she's the main woman on that. So I'm just the messenger and I'm just joining. So
very indeed, yeah.
She's the
mammy of LOI.
Yeah, so I'll have it. We'll be on the podcast there, and I just want to say thanks again. So it wouldn't be this big without all this. So, and especially big thanks to the admins and the head admins and the stewards as well. So we wouldn't be able to do it. And yeah, that's it. So.
And we're going to have another fantastic season as well.
Yeah, 5 tiers coming, 100 drivers. Probably one of the biggest single nation leagues as I can remember I think it's probably in the world now at the moment. Yeah, I know it's the biggest in Europe at the moment. We're only a country for 6 million, so it's good to see.
We're doing well. And obviously we're going to be expanding even more into F1 2021 when that's released in July. So we could have maybe close to 6 or 7 tiers. But anyway, I think we'll round it off there, Slater.
That's it, you're right there. And we'll have a trailer up on the Instagram, I'll say, by the end of this week. A few lads have made a trailer. We've 2, so we'll have 2 of them up on the Instagram.
And if you have Instagram there handy, make sure to give League of Ireland F1 or whatever it is a follow. It should come up there at the top of the search bar, and make sure to give our YouTube a subscribe and like the stream and the videos. And we've a 3-week break now from racing, but we're back then for season 5, the last season before the new F1 game, which is going to be all a new challenge for everyone. But I think we'll leave it there, and thanks so very much for tuning in, everyone. And hopefully these 3 weeks breaks goes very well for everyone. But yeah, we'll leave it there, lads. So thanks very much, and good night, and God bless everyone.